Weapon thanes have gone up thanks to what's-his-face. Let me look at this here real quick, because I'm just curious. Angarna came back. Okay, so she didn't get herself injured. She just got one of our warriors killed. Drenyan with the Urmal again. We now have 9 sick people. The warriors are satisfied, but the farmers aren't. We could give them some wealth. Dispense rings to the whole clan. If we had more trade partners, we could support more crafters. We are kind of low on goods now, so we did end up gaining food out of that for some reason. People are healthy. Clan's fertility is good. We do also seem to have a few more cows, so let me go look at this. We need more cattle, but... Okay, harvest. We don't have enough cattle. Oh, actually, no. We've got even less cattle now. So the number of cows went up, but the number of oxen has gone down dramatically. So the only alternative for that is either gaining more cows, either through trade now that our guy is back, or raiding, or lowering the cropland, but that lowers how much food we're gaining from harvest. So maybe the food is going up because of harvest. Yeah, so we need more cows somewhere. So we could send this guy to trade with the Nari. The Nari had cows. We've got enough food now, that seems to be okay, even though we didn't manage to get our way to the cabbage ducks. So that seems to be our deal now. We need to make the farmers happier, and we need to have more cows. The feasting thing just doesn't seem to goddamn work. So I don't know what to do about that. We've lost some farmers though. Do we have enough farmers? Yeah, we do. We got plenty of farmers here. So, and we even gained some horses by the look of it. We went from 50 to 53. Those must have come with the 3 weapon thanes that Heron brought back. Let me click on these here real quick. Okay, that's just for recruiting. Farmers. We don't need to adopt new farmers. Okay, Bug and Ninja. Okay, so, should we go try and trade for some more cows? It is harvest season still, so going on a raid would not be good. So the only way we're going to get more cows for this season is to go trading. Or we can wait until next season so we can go raid for them. We do have horses we can trade for. We'll just have to send more of an escort. Excuse me, more of an escort this time to make sure we don't get hit by bandits. Okay. So we'll send Heron this time. I would suggest the Nari, seeing as how they have most of the cattle, and that's what we're out to buy. This guy, now they're suggesting we sell some horses. Sell some trade goods to buy cattle. We're kind of low on the trade goods. I mean, I don't actually know that. I don't know what the level of goods is that we should have. Just for whatever's going on in my head, I feel like going below 100 is bad, but I don't actually know that. I don't actually know what we should be having. No one said we're low on goods, so maybe we're fine for that. Nari have the most cows, yes. We have enough trade goods to sell, so everyone seems to think we have enough. Our mission may encounter bandits. Yeah, now you say that, Liz Melder, thanks. Last time she was like, we'll be fine. So now we're like, okay. So, should we sell horses and goods this time around? I like that we managed to recruit weapon thanes that brought some horses along with them, and then we're like, okay, we're gonna go sell them. What? Oh, okay. You can all go all the way down to 0. I guess that makes sense, because cows are the currency, not goods. It's just that goods are more useful to us for some things. So, we'll do goods and horses then? How many weapon thanes and footmen should we send this time as escort? Maybe 5 and 10? Bearing in mind that this is also our defense, so if we get raided here... I think Heron's also... Yeah, Heron's a little bit better at combat. 5 and 10? Okay, let's do 5 and 10. Hopefully we don't get raided. Come on, Heron. Do us proud. Drenyan, 50 food. True to their word, the ducks brought us enough food to feed people, and said they would do the same after the next harvest. Okay, we should be kind to the cabbage ducks. Our caravan is back from the Nari. Wow, Heron, that was fast. What's-her-face took 2 seasons to do that. We traded 40 cows worth of goods and 8 horses for 55 cattle. I'm not pleased about the 40, but good on you for bringing that for cattle. That's very good, actually. So now we have a ton of cattle. Hopefully that translates into a ton of oxen. Varmand, their chief, gave us hospitality, and we talked at length. He is a very devout man. Good. Good. So we should cultivate relations with the ducks, and particularly the Nari here. Okay, it's now dark season. Okay, let me look at a few things here real quick. I want to see where we're at for farming. There we go. So we're now up to 271 oxen. So we can go for food for a bit. We should try to stockpile more food. I mean, I guess. Considering that we've got 1,000 going into next year, I think that's what that means. We're low on the trade goods here. Our food situation seems to be okay. The harvest should last a year. Okay, we got enough oxen and people. We need 402, whoa, you guys. We need 332 farmers to work all the cropland. And she says we need 402 farmers to tend crops and herds. Okay, that's an important distinction. So this is just talking about the farms for getting our food, but we've also got pretty massive herds. Okay, this is another thing, though. This is another thing to consider. Our herds went up by about 100. We could slaughter them for food to lower that. But anyway, tend the herds. Luckily, we've cleared enough land. We should still be able to feed everyone. Blacktail the bull helps ensure we have many new calves, so I guess he helped out a little bit there too. We should have enough food. Okay. So the pigs need 23 of wildlands, livestock need to grade on 27 hides of land, they need 70 herders to tend them. Alright. So, other wildlife, or other livestock, so sheep and pigs. So yeah, right now, we don't have enough, we're only down by about 5, but that is an option. We could slaughter some animals here to gain some more food. Although, it seems to be that we're okay on it. But anyway, to deal with our food situation, we have that. Again with the Trickster God, we have 10 sick people. So we could do a healing thing with Chalana Arroy, whom we don't even have... I guess we can ask for it, even though we don't have a shrine or anything. We can just do a sacrifice of healing. Oh no, that's for wounded people. We don't have curing for sick people. So we could do a sacrifice to Chalana Arroy, and try and gain the mystery of the curing. And it looks like we can actually build a shrine. Oh, because we already have a default unlock of healing. So we could build a shrine to her, or we could just sacrifice hoping to gain the curing mystery. What else? Warriors are satisfied, the farmers aren't, so we can give out gifts to the farmers again, or to everybody again. If we had more trade partners, we could support more crafters. So that's something he was also saying down in the relations. He was saying that we should maybe set up another trade route, permanent trade route. People are healthy, relatively. So farming, magic, let's see, gods make me nervous, temples, enact hero quests with the tricksters. What did you say? We allocate mysteries to learn more about Orlanth. Enlarging Iseri's shrine could let us call on the talking god for more blessings. What is Iseri's here? Right, so we could maybe learn a little bit more. I think a shrines give one permanent blessing. Oh. Now, hold on a minute here. So, they give one permanent blessing. Okay, so that's the permanent blessing. Otherwise, we have to sacrifice to gain it. But having a shrine should allow us to have two. I think that's how that works. Because we have a temple. Yeah. Hey, Caleb. So, okay. It's unlikely to be able to go raiding on a dark season. We should recruit more weapon thanes. Jesus, do we not have enough? Luckily, we have enough warriors. Okay, so our war boss says we're fine on the weapon thanes. Desrata really wants us to worry about the Walking Dead. A ditch will slow attackers, so we do have that option. We could build more fortifications. Okay, so that seems to be the things. We have sick people. The farmers are still unhappy. We can always learn more about the gods. There's trade routes to build up, and we could always build more fortifications. I guess it makes sense that we're not doing too well on our cattle raids because we are a defensive tribe. Our god is the defensive god, so if we want to go on raids, maybe we should be looking more towards the blessings of Orlanth, who's more of the aggressive war god. But yeah, so I would say pressing issues seem to be the fact that our farmers are not happy, and we have some sick people. So should we do a sacrifice to sick people and try and give out gifts, maybe? Okay, let's go ahead and look at Chilana Arroy. So, do we want to sacrifice and try and maybe learn her other blessing? Now, it's possible if we sacrifice for mysteries, that gives us a good chance of learning this, but we might also learn a new thing, a new hero quest. Otherwise, we give her a shrine, and that doesn't necessarily... Actually, let me look real quick. I think because we don't have a shrine, we might not be able to get the second one. Oh, she actually has more. Resurrection and hope. Resurrection bringing the dead to life. Okay. So maybe that's what we need then, is to learn more mysteries to unlock these other two? Because they haven't shown up here. I'm still not quite sure how this whole thing works. But it seems to be that we could learn the blessing, because it's not available yet. So I guess if we learned mysteries, that would give us a chance at learning curing, but it might also open these other ones up. Hope would help us improve people's morale. That's something that's been brought up before, but we've never had the option for it. So let me see, because here we have all of these. They're all available here. So I don't know why Chalana Arroy doesn't have the other mysteries. Anyway, so should we do Shrine or just a sacrifice and try and learn a little bit more? Do a sacrifice? Okay. There are always a few sick or wounded. We don't need to ask Chalana Arroy to make everyone well. There's always a few sick and wounded. There's always a few sick and wounded. There's always a few sick and wounded. The white goddess's touch cools fevers. There's never a guarantee the gods will answer requests, but we should sacrifice at least 7 cows. Twice or more would be better. Chalana Arroy prefers non-living sacrifices, so we'd have to be giving up more goods. That's important to know. Lismelder, there's always a few sick or wounded. We don't need to ask Chalana Arroy to make everyone well. So, they don't seem to think we should be sacrificing for healing. So, we just be doing mysteries? Alternatively, we could do the shrine deal. Or we could just ignore it. I think it's a good idea to keep her happy, though. Right, yeah, no, that's actually a very good addition. And I love how detailed the game is, that it specifically would add that in. Like, just from a programming perspective, knowing that there's an if statement back there somewhere, looking to see, if you're sacrificing to Chalana Arroy, add this detail to the advice. But anyway, so if we are going to be doing mysteries, we're looking at giving up about 14 goods worth. We can just do 7. That is the minimum. She just says twice would be better. But she doesn't want cows. Which is probably a good thing, because we just went to that trouble of getting 55 cows. So I guess that's something else to consider too. We're up about 10 cattle for the plowing of the fields, but having more provides us more leeway with sacrifices and all that stuff. So seven goods. And hopefully we learn something from the mysteries. Give her the basics. Okay, we'll go with that. Our god talkers received only confused visions. Well, pooh. Farmer morale is down again. Oh no, this is not good. A few of the cows are ill. The Carls say that some plants they haven't seen before are spreading into that part of the grazing lands. They worry about the plants. They worry that the plants are home to disease spirits. About 30 cows are afflicted. Ooh. We just traded for 55. Liz Melder says, those plants, I've heard of them. Get rid of them quickly before they spread and ruin good grazing land. Okay, so she wants to send some Carls to dig up the plants? The farmers will take it hard if we don't try and heal the cows, so we can separate the diseased ones from the healthy, or we can sacrifice to Uralda, the cow goddess, separate the sick from the others so the disease spirits do not grow stronger. Now, she is the Uralda worshipper, but she's not the animal. Oh, she is the animal expert. Well, she's excellent at animals. She's Ernalda, so she's the good plants. Okay, so that's something to consider there too. Then I guess the two advices that are important here are the plant lady, who says she knows what the plants are, and this event specifically is about the plants. And then we've got the cow lady, who says separate the diseased cows. So just from those two perspectives, plants are the problem. This is not solving the problem. This is just making it not spread. Loricon, the Carls know their cows and what they eat better than anyone, so send the Carls out to dig up the plants. Uralda, the generous cow mother, whose four-legged people support two-legged life. Okay. Thanks, Jareen. Jareen is just like, Uralda's the cow mother. Thanks. Thanks. Our magic is sufficient, so we should beg Uralda to help us. Okay. Our magic is sufficient, so we should beg Uralda to help us. So, I guess those are the three things. Separating the cows is a short-term solution. The problem is the plants. A lot of people are suggesting Uralda, though. but those are the people that are not either the Uralda worshipper or the Urnalda worshipper. So, I mean, for all we know, it's like cow nip or something, and it's just making them all goofy. It's not necessarily bad plants, but she doesn't like it. Lesmelder here is like, okay, we should get rid of them because they will spread to the rest of the grazing land. So is that the one we're going with? Looks like. Okay, let's dig up the plants. Oh boy. Well, we only lost 16. They brought some of the plants back to show the other Carls, and the farmers declared war on them in the future, promising to uproot them whenever they saw them. Unfortunately, some of the sick cows died. Okay. Well, that's a little bit better. But we solved that problem anyway. So let's see what that dealt with on this now. Ooh, we have exactly enough cattle now. That is not so good. So we're going to need more cows. Again. Hold on a minute. What did our food went down by about 1,000. We should stockpile more food. Food situation's okay. We need 400 farmers. Right, we're short on farmers for the others. So again, we could sacrifice or slaughter a few of our pigs and sheep. Should have enough food. Okay. So, the farmers are uncertain. The weapon thanes are fine. So maybe is that the next thing we should? That the next thing we should do? Maybe is try and make our farmers happier again. We've got 11 sick people now. Warriors are satisfied, the farmers are not. Should we try giving some gifts again? We can just have a feast locally. We didn't have to invite neighbors. That helped, but a feast is for everybody. Gifts, we can specify, just give out some gifts to the farmers. Got 69 goods. Nice. Make our farmers happy again. I think between dark season and storm season, we're going to have a little bit more trouble if we go try and trading for some cows again. But that will be how we gain more goods, which is definitely something we should look towards in future. Yeah, okay, so let's give some gifts. The clan ring should keep control of the goods. Giving any fewer than 10 cows worth of goods is pointless. Giving any fewer than the farmers are unhappier. We should give it to them specifically. Let's remember who always tends the always giving earth. I don't know what's best. Thanks, Hindala. The sagas are full of ring givers. Giving fewer than 10 cows would be pointless. So anyway, we need to give them to the farmers. And we need a minimum of 10. Should we give more? No one has suggested giving 20. But 10 is the minimum. Okay. Give out 10 goods. Okay. It doesn't appear to have done anything. I said distribute, did I not? We only went down by 6. We went down by a lot of food. Did our cows go down too? Oh, now we've got more cows. I don't know what the hell just happened here. Our food is down. Somehow our sheep and pigs went up. What the hell's going on here? They really do. I would like to be able to see what's actually affecting that. Like if I could click on these and there was a tooltip, you know, saying consumption versus production or something like that. Giving a little bit more of a solid understanding would be nice. We only have 11 crafters in the clan. I wonder how we gain more. Is that just because of the trade thing? I don't know. Some horses, make proper observances. We have only one treasure. We must remedy this at once. Trading is more reliable than exploring. That is another option too. I've kind of forgotten about that. We can explore this entire map. And that is also kind of important because out here there are places that we can stumble upon that will help us find things. We can find treasures, for example. We can also find other peoples, for example. So, like anything that's in this fog of war out here, we can actually go and explore. We won't necessarily find more clans. Like, this whole area is not just full of clans. But, like, things related to the more, I guess, fantasy mythology part of the game are out here. So, but right now, being storm season, might not be the best time for that. Actually, I'm not too sure what storm season's all about. I'm not sure how it differs from dark season. Warriors are satisfied, the farmers still are not. So we did skip forward a season then. More trade partners, people are healthy. So the farmers are still just not happy at all. I don't understand this. Our clan magic is poor. I'd be happier if we had more in reserve. Hero quests. Enlarging the shrine to Ceres. Keeping good relations. So we can go around improving more relations. Try and get more trade partners, which might be better. So that seems to be a thing. We can improve our trade relations and just relations in general with some of our neighbors. It's risky, but not unheard of to do. Oh, right, storm season is just kind of like the anything can happen season. We should recruit more weapon thanes against the Walking Dead. She is just going to harp on that forever. Our warriors have high morale, earthen ramparts, so we could build more defenses. I feel like eventually that's a strategy we may want to do some things with, seeing as how we are following the defensive god Elmal here. Eventually I think we would be benefited by getting more. The next fortification would be a ditch, which would cost us 25 goods. We're low on goods. So the way we, I guess, naturally produce goods comes from trade partners. So that looks to be the three things that we could do. One is working towards gaining some more trade partners, you know, getting our friends around us. We do need some more alliances to form a tribe. So work on trade relations and all that. Work on magic, learning more mysteries, building shrines. If we learn more mysteries, that also helps us learn more information about the hero quests. Hero quests actually do come with some pretty major benefits if we can pull one off, and we're pretty far away from being able to do that, so that might be a good thing. Since we're sort of in some downtime, maybe doing something a little more passive like that would be good. But we are low on goods and things to sacrifice for our magic. So now, given that, it seems to be that, like, building trade routes for the goods, and especially gaining more cows, seems to be sort of like the bottom of the economy. Like, you need that to be solid before you can do anything else. We can sacrifice a little bit for food. Slaughter, I should say, not sacrifice. We are a little bit overstocked on our herd animals here. Our sheep and pigs are a little bit too much for us right now to handle, and we could turn that into food. We definitely don't want to go to war, but we could. Or build. Okay, so the four things, as a recap here, I'm sorry, I'm kind of rambling on. The four things, if we break this down, are build better relations and trade routes, sacrifice to the gods, hoping to learn some mysteries or build some shrines, fortify a little bit, or get some food. And of course, we can always slaughter whenever, but... And we can always just skip forward, too.